look at that. We got it. We figured it out. I hope everybody's having a fabulous Tuesday. Say hi if you are here watching. And uh, I hope that it's a bit sunnier where everybody else is because it's just started raining here in the beautiful sunny Coffs Coast. I know it's very hard to believe because it's sunny one day, perfect the next here. So I did get a little bit too much sun today by the looks of it, but it's actually a lot worse on here than it actually is in real life. So the cameras aren't helping my sunburn. Anyway, I thought I would jump on tonight and cook my dinner because just to motivate me to actually make myself something nice for dinner tonight because um, I'm only cooking for myself because, as you know, Shane doesn't eat food, very much food. What happened to me then, Shane? I went glitchy. Oh, I've gone over. Okay. Am I right? I've glitched, I think. Anyway, I'll just keep talking. Hopefully somebody can hear me. Um, so as everybody knows, Shane doesn't eat much real food. And the kids are at mum's having a holiday. So it's just been me. So I've been having lots of toasted sandwiches with leftover ham and, not going out for dinner and stuff like that. So tonight I thought I'll jump on here. I'll cook dinner with you guys and that'll motivate me to have something nice for dinner. Anyway. Oh, hello, Kathy, and hello, Merck. Welcome. So I'm making the beef and mushroom stroganoff, which is one of my favorites. That's why I'm having it because it's just for me. So I've just got a quarter of a cabbage in there. I've sliced it up. It's called cabbage noodles, but um, it's not really noodles. But yeah, anyway, so that's there. And then it's telling me 4 sprigs of parsley, but I was actually too lazy to go to the herb boat and get the parsley. So here we are. We've skipped forward to the onion. So some onion, one nice big brown onion is all we want in there, and some oil. Let me know if you're watching what you've been up to today. I'd love to know what everybody's doing. Did everyone have to go back to work today or yesterday? I think a lot of people had to go back to work yesterday in our crew. Hey, Tamara, welcome. We're also over on YouTube, so welcome to all of our YouTube people as well. Hope everyone over there is well. Let me know, have we got comments from YouTube as well, Shane? Yeah, so if you are watching on YouTube, you can comment and I can answer your question live now, which is exciting because we got our new setup for Christmas. So yeah, hopefully someone will comment, chime in over on YouTube and ask us a question so that we can use all our fancy technology that we have here, okay? Because, there's no point in us having all this technology if nobody talks to us, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, right, we've got a few people watching on Facebook. Have we got some people watching over on YouTube, Shane? Yep. Oh, cool. Okay, welcome. So all I've done is I've told the Thermomix that we're making the beef and mushroom stroganoff, so the TM6 recipe. I love this new, well, it's not that new anymore because we've had the TM6 for a while now, but the old recipe for the TM5 and the TM31 was a bit different. So this is the new and updated and beef stroganoff recipe. I loved the old one, but I super love this new one. Okay, so as you can hear, I don't know, can you hear that, Shay? Can you hear that sizzle? That is your TM6 sizzling, okay? So it gets up to a really high heat. This is doing the onions at a high heat. They're sizzling away in there. You don't need to be touching your Thermomix. This is hands-free cooking, okay? So you could be off doing something else while this sizzled your onions for you. So yeah, anyway, and I love this recipe because it is a beef stroganoff, but you actually, oh, hello, Elaine. Welcome. It's a beef stroganoff recipe, obviously, but you use just as many mushrooms as you do beef. So you really get that, veggie intake up. And it's also done on cabbage noodles. So that's another little serve of veggies in there as well. So it's quite, I would say, pretty healthy. You do put a tub of sour cream in at the end. So I don't know, everything in moderation, I guess. Some people would say healthy. Healthy is different to everybody. So yeah, we're actually, speaking about healthy, we're going to kick off now, I don't actually know what it's called, but it's basically a healthy eating in your Thermomix for the new year because, everyone's probably, said that they're going to try and eat better in the new year. I know that's probably on everybody's, to-do list for the year. What do you call that? New Year's resolution. Um, it's always like lose weight, eat better, shop more, eat out less, all that sort of stuff. So Thermomix are actually doing a healthy eating challenge. So stay tuned for that. I will, as soon as I know more about that, I will let everybody know. So now I'm just going to chop my onions. So I'm going to put my MC in and I'm going to give my onions a chop. I wonder if that's glitchy for everybody else, Shane, because it's glitching for me. Hello, Ros Parker. Welcome. Now, that didn't really chop my onions very well. I'm going back to do that step again, Shane. Oh, because I only went to 2. I didn't go to 5. I only went to 2. Sorry, that was my mistake. Oh, hello, Raylene. How you going? Radio. So now we've chopped our onions. I don't have a spatula, Shane. I do have Shane here helping me, even though the whole idea of this new setup was that I can go online by myself. That hasn't really panned out so far, darling, has it? Hey, Roz. Hey, Bronwyn. Oh, I just went to someone else's video. Hey, Bronwyn, how you going? Radio. So now I put in my steak, right? So, oh, the lovely Sally Maragas is here. Welcome, Sally. How you going, darling? Okay, so now I'm going to put in my fillet steak. I haven't weighed this, but this is just one bit of rump. Oh, look, 386. That's close enough to 350. A little bit extra rumps never hurt anybody, okay? Radio. So let's put our, and we probably should put our splash guard on just to be OH&S safe. Done. And let's put let's sizzle our meat. So now this is another thing when I was talking about the TM6 getting hotter. This will actually sizzle this steak as well, which is, I think that's what makes this beef stroganoff recipe better than the old one, because it was more a stewed beef stroganoff, whereas this is a very much the meat has browned and it's really lovely. Hello, Sal. I hope you're doing well down on the sunny south coast. And oh, Karen, hello, Karen. I haven't seen or heard from you for years. How are you going? I hope you're well. But yeah, anyway, so eating healthy. This online, I'm saying challenge, but I don't know if it's actually going to be a challenge. But I thought if we all did it together, it's always more fun if we do stuff together. So the first recipe that they sent through didn't fill me with a lot of hope, but I'm sure they're going to get better. Okay. And if anybody, let me know if you want the first recipe. It is a stuffed capsicum and it's vegetarian. But I'm sure you could add a bit of meat to it and it'd be quite good. But I just got it. I was like, okay, look, we need to change. Things need to change. So maybe a stuffed capsicum is up my alley now. But I just, yeah. Not normally something that I would cook, but I did send it to a friend who loves that kind of food. And she thought it sounded like a delicious recipe. So, yeah, let me know if you want the recipe for the stuffed capsicum. And I think it's like a Mediterranean style healthy food because like I was saying before, everybody's idea of healthy food or healthy eating is different. Someone who already has a really clean, healthy diet, this might not be, healthier for them. But, someone that's eating McDonald's 5 nights a week, this is definitely going to be an improvement for them. So Who knows? You'll have to stay posted and see what the healthy challenge is all about. Yeah. Merc, is the meat tender when it's cooked? It's actually delicious, this one. Have you not made this recipe, Merc? You need to try this one. It's really good. And look, I don't know. I can't explain why the meat is tender when it's cooked like this in the Thermomix, because this is only going to be cooked for 7 minutes on high heat, and then everything else is going to go in, and then it's not like it's slow cooked and then you know, stewed in the sauce, and that's sort of how the old recipe was. It all went in together and it's sort of stewed. I don't know why it works so well, because it really shouldn't, because yeah, but you do use fillet steak. So you use a good quality steak. This is not one that you would use a chuck or a blade or anything too chewy. You definitely want to use a good quality steak for this one, and that is why the recipe does ask for fillet. So in your Thermomix recipes, that's a good point actually. In your Thermomix recipes, if it asks for like a chuck steak or you know, one of your rough cuts or your cheaper cuts of meat, you know that it's probably going to cook it for a little bit longer, and it won't matter if the meat is a bit chewy. It will actually get tenderer as you cook it. If you're asked for fillet steak at the start, then you know that you need a good quality steak at the start, because yeah, if you did use a chuck steak or something like that you might have made beef stroganoff with previously in a different recipe, it would be chewy if you used a chewy steak. So yeah, can you pop that question up from Sally? Oh, hey Olivia, how you going? Hey Kate, how you doing? I saw that recipe. It's the season, so I think that'll be that may be the reason. I don't have my glasses on. It's in season. Okay, I've got you, Sally. I just took me a while to figure out what you were talking about then. Can I have those? Oh, yeah, I'll just put those glasses on. Thanks, Shane. Oh, God, I'm getting so old. Okay, yes, it is in season, and that is probably why they chose that, Sal. So, yes, that is a good point. And Sally, I'm sure it would be right up your alley, that recipe. You probably thought that sounded delicious. I just thought, how am I going to add some meat to this? Hey, Olivia, Happy New Year to you as well. I hope you are well. I haven't seen you for ages either. Gosh, I feel like I'm being out of the loop. No, I haven't seen anyone for ages, actually. But anyway, so that's one thing. We're going to be eating healthy for the new year, okay, everyone? Take note. This is what we're going to do. So stay tuned for that. I'll make sure I let everybody know when that starts and how to register and all of that once I get my head around all of that and how that's all happening. What was the other thing I was going to talk about, Shane? What was the other thing? Oh, hey, Lex. Lex is here as well. We, as Thermomix consultants, we actually have on Monday coming here, and Lex, I would love to know what you want for lunch on Monday. We're coming here for a kickstart meeting. So my team don't get together very much face to face at the moment, just because we are so spread out. So for those that don't know, I'm the team leader for Thermomix for from basically like up Casino Kyogle, Lismore, all that area, out to Tamworth, down to Kempsey, and all kind of in between that part of New South Wales. So I do have consultants very spread out. So quite often we're on Zoom, online, all of that. But on Monday, some of my consultants are coming here, and they are going to, we're going to have a kickstart meeting where we're going to find out what is next for Thermomix. And it's very exciting times in Thermomix world. If you've ever thought about joining us and being a Thermomix consultant, now is definitely the time to do it. Thermomix is just about to hit Australia like a ton of bricks. So the Germans are in charge now, so look out. What is Olivia saying to take note about from you, Shane? We're getting a little bit of cheek from the number 2 daughter here. What's happening? What does she mean? Take note. Oh, healthy eating. Olivia, as if, my love. Oh, God. Okay, look at that. Can everyone see that browned? Oh, I don't even have to do that anymore, do I, Shane? Oh, God, I love this new. I love my cameras. How good. I don't even have to pick it up. How good. Healthy eating. Yeah, Dad's really your dad's really ready to turn over a new leaf after 51 years, Liv. He's going to start eating vegetables. It's going to be great. Stand by. And then a pig flies past the window. Oh, dear. Shane's just found a button he thought he might press. Okay, so now, like I was saying, because this recipe is a beef stroganoff, but look, you chuck in a whole heap of mushrooms as well. So, like, it actually really bulks it out. It makes quite a lot. Oh, the boss is watching. Sally Highland's here. How you going, Sally? Rightio. So, tomato paste. So, I've put in my mushrooms, my tomato paste. Sally, you'll be pleased. I was just telling everybody that it is the time to join Thermomix because it's full steam ahead. Sally, who is my boss, well, I shouldn't say boss, my BDM, my business development manager, she's going to Germany. When, Sal? February? She's getting an all expenses trip paid to Germany. What have I done here? I've put some, that's obviously where I put my sun cream on. Can you see that, Shane? I've got a white bit on my arm. Oh dear, it's all happening. Rightio, so some white wine is what we need. Hey Josh, how are you going? Talk about people who I haven't seen in a long time. How are you? I should have a way of bringing all these people online, Shane, and getting their faces in here while I'm cooking. And then I could really have a catch up with my old friends. No, Shane's just shaking his head. No, Gemma, we cannot do that. Oh, we can. Oh, right. Hello, Annette. Welcome. Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well, Annette. Now, I'm putting in the stock. Look, a little bit extra. Never hurt anybody. And I'm always using the vegetable stock paste because I don't make chicken or beef stock. I'm too lazy. I don't make chicken or beef. I only do vegetable. That's what I'm trying to say. Gosh, what am I? My words aren't working tonight, Shane. Oh, question from Liv. What have we got? If we don't want mushrooms, do we add more steak or just leave it out? Well, you could just double the steak. That'd be fine. You would probably want to do it in 2 parts, but Liv, because you actually want to sizzle your steak. So you would want to put in your 300 grams of steak or whatever it is, and then maybe even take that out and go back and do that step again. Or you could just leave the mushrooms out, but it'd probably be a bit watery if you did that. Why do you not want the mushrooms? Try it with the mushrooms. Because you don't even taste the mushrooms. It's just beefy. It's so good. So yeah. It definitely doesn't taste like all. Oh, my cayenne pepper's gone a bit funny. Like hard. Like might be a while since I used cayenne pepper, Shane. I'll just put a little pinch in there. That should be okay. Yeah, why don't you want mushrooms, Liv? Do you not like mushrooms? Does she not like mushrooms, Shane? She's your daughter, yes. Well, it's a wonder she eats anything, isn't it? But I've frozen on mine. Is that just for me or is that for everybody? I hope it's not everybody. Oh no, it looks good now. Radio, Dijon mustard. Some Dijon mustard. Liv, I'd like you to tell me why you don't want mushrooms, please. Sorry? Because it's a fungus. She didn't say that, did she? That sounds like something you would say. Radio. Now, this is where we're cooking for 15 minutes, okay? So this is your step in your Thermomix where you can walk away. Just to show everybody, I've got my, where am I here, Shane? Come on, mate. What are you doing? Here we go. Here's my cabbage noodles. Now, that's actually not all of the cabbage that it suggests because it just, it's just for me for tonight, and then I'll have the rest leftovers on other days, but I didn't want to do cabbage for the other days as well. So, yeah, so that's my dinner cooked. The mushrooms can stay in the ground because you hate them. Okay, good thing. I learnt something about you tonight, Liv. Excellent. So the what was I saying? Oh yeah. So usually you have a whole varoma full of cabbage as well. So while the beef stroganoff is cooking, it's actually steaming the cabbage noodles as well. So like I said, I only put enough in for me for tonight. And then I'll probably freeze the rest of this in small portions to have on another day as well. I was going to type that I don't like fungi. Okay, Liv, I got it. You don't like mushrooms. Copy that. Oh, dear. Rightio. Well, I hope, like I said, I hope everybody had a great day. Let me know if you had to go back to work yesterday. It was quite a good break that a lot of people got not having to go back to work until yesterday. Rigo's still on holidays, digging underneath the house like a crazy person. And I am helping him in between work myself. I spent the whole day today staring at the computer and I still didn't get what I wanted to get finished done. So tomorrow I'll be back in front of the computer doing that. So yeah, anyway, hopefully. What was that? Did she? Oh. Shane just said Sally's still watching and she wants to know why you've got your swimmers on and your sunburn if you worked all day. My boss doesn't. I've got a flexible work-life harmony balance happening that I can go paddle boarding. This morning I went paddle boarding down at Boambi Creek, and my boss didn't even need to know about it, Shane. So she doesn't check up on me like that, do you, Sal? I wonder if she's still watching. Hey, Pat, how are you? I'm pleased that you're on watching as well. We're making beef stroganoff. You've probably already had beef stroganoff in your Thermomix. But yeah, if you haven't, make sure you check it out. We will put the recipe for this, the one that we made. It's a cookie dough recipe, beef and mushroom stroganoff TM6 in brackets. We will put that in the chat for the link as well, so that you don't cook the wrong one if you are going to try this as well. So for those of you who don't have a Thermomix and might be watching, let me tell you what the current offer is about a Thermomix, to get a Thermomix at the moment. Have I got that screen there, Shane? Oh, good job. So at the moment, and up until the 14th, Monday or Tuesday, at the moment, when you buy a Thermomix, you get a free cutter, a free blade cover, and $350 at the mix shop. So it is $638 worth of extras at the moment when you buy a Thermomix. Why wouldn't you want one? Even if you've got one, you should buy another one just to have two and have all those free offers. I tell you. I was talking to a lady today who, and I was explaining to her that these are the only two things that, well, I'm pretty sure, are they the only two things, Shane? Am I telling the truth here? Sorry? Oh, no, I'm not saying what you need. Oh, God, I've trained you well, haven't I? Look at you go. The only extras that don't normally come with your Thermomix that you might see in a recipe are the blade cover. So your blade cover just goes over the top of your blades. It means that you can sous vide a whole, like 2 liters of steaks or whatever you want to sous vide It's also a potato peeler, and it also peels eggs, hard-boiled eggs, okay? So that's the blade cover peeler, which doesn't normally come with the Thermomix, but at the moment you get it for free with the Thermomix. And then the new thing is the cutter attachment. So our cutter, again, doesn't normally come with the Thermomix, but it will slice or grate things thick or thin. So thick or thin slice and thick or thin grate. And it's a really cool thing that's been added to the Thermomix because, and always take out your shaft. That's my tip for this one. It's been added to the Thermomix, and it's been a really cool thing that's been added to the Thermomix because I wish I had $1 every time someone said to me, oh, but does it slice? And I'd have to say, oh, no, actually it doesn't slice, but you just chuck it in and chop it on, speed 5 and everything's diced or sliced. It wasn't very pretty the way we used to do it, but it still did it. But now we can do it pretty, and it's very, very good presentation. We can evenly slice, like say a potato for a potato bake, or grate carrot and cheese and stuff like that for a salad if you want to, make it look fancy. So that and that comes free. And then what would you spend your $350 on, Shane? I think he needs to be mic'd up. I tell you, he's given me cheek from the sideline tonight. So I personally would buy a second bowl, blade and lid, because as you can see, I need a few of them. I would buy a second bowl, and you'd have to put about $48, $49 or something like that in with it if you were going to do that, and then you could have a second bowl. Or the lady I was talking to today, she's really impressed with the vacuum seal system because she wants to sous vide in her Thermomix. So she needs the vacuum seal wand, which I'm trying to see, but I don't have it here handy. The vacuum seal wand and the sous vide bags, so the Cryovac bags that you can sous vide your steaks in your Thermomix. And then also all of the glass containers. She liked the idea of those. So that's what she's getting with her $350, and she'll have plenty left over because they're not that expensive. So who knows what she'll do with the rest of her money. But yeah, so that's the offer at the moment. Like I said, only until the 14th. Oh, here's the vacuum seal wand, but I don't have a container handy, I don't think. Oh, yes, I do. Look at this. Here we go. Look at me go, Shane. Got everything here at my fingertips. Hey, Maddie, how are you going? Kirsten says I look sunburnt. Oh, Kirsten, I wonder why that could be. I went paddleboarding today with Kirsten, and we'd finished paddleboarding, and we thought we'd do another loop even after we'd had enough sun. And look, I've obviously put a handprint of sun cream just there, and that's where my sun protection stopped, obviously. But look, it actually isn't as bad as it looks with these lights. I'm not as sunburned as I look. For all of you people who are waiting to get my skin checked for me or anything like that. So it's not as bad as it looks, okay? Anyway, so these are the vacuum seal containers. Now, these are unreal. They're so good. If you have ever got something cryovac from the butchers and you know how long it lasts being cryovac, basically, if you don't know what that is, it just is a plastic, high quality plastic bag, and all the air is sucked out so that it can't, there's no oxygen in there, so the oxygen is what sends meat off. So it doesn't have any oxygen, so it stays fresh for ages. I've got some bacon upstairs that's been cryovac the week before Christmas from my butcher, and gosh, I don't even know. I bought 10 kilos, so I don't even know how long it's going to take us to get through that. Not as long as you'd probably think, because we do eat quite a bit of bacon. Not as long as the average family, but still, it's going to be like, how long do you think 10 kilos will last us, Shane? Yeah. A week? A week? 2 weeks? No, probably, I reckon a good few months. At least 2 months. And it will be perfectly fine because it's been cryovac. So basically that's what these containers do. So you do have the option to get the bags as well that are reusable, and you can do your sous videing and stuff in there, or just keep them in the freezer, or whatever you want to do when once you've cryovac'd your meat or whatever you're going to do. But these are really handy if you buy like punnets of strawberries or blueberries or baby spinach. You know how quickly baby spinach goes off if you leave it in the bag? It goes slimy straight away. If you chuck the leftovers in here and then you just pop your wand over, you just turn it on, it just sucks all the air out of the glass, out of the bowl. And then as soon as it's done, it actually, the little thing here, oh, thanks, Shane. This goes in once it's done. It sucks that little bit in, and you know that is vacuum sealed. And then you pop it in the fridge or whatever. I seen online yesterday, actually, a lady had done her whole pantry and had like all her nuts and stuff like that done in vacuum seal containers. So yeah, they're on the Mix Shop if anybody's interested in those. They might buy that with their $350. Who knows, Shane? Rightio. And Maddie, I hope you are well. Maddie's had a baby. Congratulations. We've got a new little thermo fan in the team. So exciting. I'm just cooking dinner tonight, Maddie, to motivate myself to actually cook dinner, because I don't even know the last time I made it a proper actual dinner, because it's been catch and kill and heated up leftovers and going out for dinner with friends and going to the pub just because there's only the two of us and it's so cheap to just go to the pub when it's only two of us. Don't tell the kids that. Shh, keep that on the down low, okay? That we don't want them to think that we're living it up without them or anything like that. All right. Very good. Rightio. Let me know if you, let me know what you've been cooking in your Thermomix. I know everyone's Thermomix has got such a workout over Christmas, but I'd love to know what you've been making since. I know I've got a ham hock in the freezer ready for a pea and ham soup of some description. That's one on my list of things to do. What's everyone's Thermomix has been doing since Christmas? I know there's a really good, well, actually, I don't know if it's a recipe, but I know the chopping up the ham, that I did that on the video. Did I actually do that on the video? I don't think I did I? No. Anyway, I told you about it in the last video. But the chopped up ham, really good for like fritters and stuff like that. If you've still got leftover ham, you need to be using that up soon, because it'll be off soon. If it's anything like the ham that's in my fridge that I'm trying to get rid of. So fritters, I might do fritters tomorrow night, because I love ham and corn fritters. Yum. So I might do that tomorrow night. I'm pretty sure, I'm just trying to think if that's actually a recipe or if I just winged it last time I made that. I think I might have just Googled it and then just kind of did it in the Thermomix, because I chopped the ham in the Thermomix, and then I think I might have just chucked all of the ingredients that it said goes in fritters on Google. So yeah, anyway, all good. We've only got a minute to go here, okay? So let's just do the washing up. So that when you're looking at your time saving, saving time in your Thermomix, this is where no one ever just stands at their Thermomix like I'm doing, chatting. I don't think. I certainly don't. This is where you can actually get all of your cleaning up done. You can set the table. You can have everybody ready to have dinner. I'll just walk out of the screen there to put my veggie stock back in the fridge. And you can be completely ready. You can be completely cleaned up, except for obviously your bowl. You're going to have to wash your bowl up when you finish. But don't forget, we've also got pre-clean mode for that, Shane. I'll do pre-clean mode tonight for you. Actually, I probably won't, because we'll probably just take it up like this in the up like that, because I don't have a container for it. So I'm just going to walk up the stairs with my bowl. No, I don't. I don't have anything down here, darling, to put it in. That's okay. We'll get on to that. I don't even have a thermo server to show anybody because I don't have any down here. This is what happens eventually with our downstairs kitchen. Everything makes its way upstairs and then we end up with nothing down here because nothing comes back down. But anyway, it's a first world problem. It really is. No, don't have anything. Sorry. Rightio. So that's our dinging. What was that noise? What's happening, Shane? Oh, someone's calling me. Who should be who really should be watching? Oh, Auntie Anne from Thailand. Oh, not Thailand. They're at Vietnam, aren't they? No, they're home today. I think they might be home. She might be telling me she's home. Auntie Anne, if you're home, welcome home. I hope you're okay. We'll call you back as soon as we're not live on Facebook and Instagram and where are we? YouTube. But it really is a test to my friends and family if they're not watching, if they ring me during a live video, because, you know, that's one way to let me know that you're not following me. So that's all right. Okay, so now we just put the sour cream in. Now, this asks for 100 grams. I always just put the whole container in, which is 250, which I know is a bit extra, but I'm not going to use 100 grams of sour cream for anything. So I just put it all in. It's always just delicious. So yeah, just chuck it all in, okay? And you actually just stir this to combine it, okay? So you just, when it says stir to combine, it even shows you a little picture of the spatula. It wants you to just do that with the spatula and you're done. Rightio. If anybody's got any questions, I would love to chat with you. Just give me a call tomorrow. Not now. Don't call me now. I'm knocked off. Call me tomorrow during business hours. But yeah, happy to answer any questions. If you're watching this after, what is it, Tuesday at like 6 o'clock or something, Shane? 6:30. If you're watching this after Tuesday at 6:30 and you've got a question, just pop it in the chat. I always come back and answer any questions. But that is, I'm not even showing you. This is a bit disappointing. I'll put a picture up on Instagram, okay? But here's our beef stroganoff. Oh, smells so good. I wish you could smell it. And here's our cabbage noodles, okay? So they've just been steamed. They're still crunchy. They'd probably be a little bit crunchier if I'd put the right amount in. They're probably a little bit more cooked than what I normally would do. But they're ready. I'm going to have this on some cabbage. Can't wait. I am really looking forward to this dinner. But that's all from us. Yeah, like I said, if you've got any questions, chuck it in the chat. I'll come back. Want to chat about a Thermomix? I'm available every day during business hours. Give me a call. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.